Hi, my name is Dmitry, and in this video I'd like to show you how to create a Dropwizard project using Maven archetype and Netbeans IDE. To accomplish this task, one should press a New Project toolbar button, and in the window that appears, one should select Maven and Project from Archetype, and then press Next. In the next window, in the search input box, one should type something like drop, and a list of Dropwizard archetypes will appear below. We'll select Java Simple as this archetype is a part of Maven project. We'll leave some parameters as group ID, artifact ID, and repository as is, but change version to the current stable version 0.8.2 and press Next button. In the next window, we can set the name of our project. Let it be something like Hello Dropwizard, and after that, we can change group ID, which is a part of the name of our root package. For this particular Maven archetype, one should set name parameter, and this parameter could be the same as the name of our project. We'll see later what it influences. And we press Finish button. The progress is reported in the output window, and our project appears on the left. The project contains a lot of folders, and the most important is source packages. Let's see what's in it. The source packages folder contains a lot of packages, all of which are recommended by Dropwizard documentation. One of the packages is not empty. In fact, it contains a couple of files. Let's open the one which contains application in its name. One can see that the content of the name attribute set before is used to name this application class. Also, this application class contains method main. Now let's switch to the files view and see what it contains. The root folder of the project contains pom.xml file, which is used by Maven build system, and this file uses the content of the main attribute set while creating a project. Also, it contains version that was set before. In addition, this project contains CRC folder or source folder, which contains a lot of subfolders. The most important are CRC, main, and Java, because these folders contain the packages with the source code. Such folder structure is recommended by Maven build system. Now we are ready to build our project. To do so, we select our project and select Clean and Build. The progress is reported in the output window on the right-hand side and at the bottom of the IDE. In particular, Maven downloads all the dependencies, compiles the files, and packages them to the jar file. If we go back to the files view, we see a newly created target folder with a jar file inside. If we open the jar file, we see that it contains a lot, but in particular it contains class files from all libraries and frameworks which are used by our project. Such jar file is called a fat jar file, and its benefit that your project contains the same dependency both in production and in development, which helps to stave off several problems. And now we are ready to build our project. To start our project. To start our project, it is necessary to start our executable jar file and pass a parameter to it. And in particular, documentation says that a server argument should be passed to our executable Java file. To instruct IDE to pass this parameter, we select Project, go to Properties, and select Run option. In the arguments input field, we type server and press OK. Now we are ready to launch our application. To do so, we right-click the project and press Run. And the window appears, which proposes us to select main class, which we know is our application class. And off we go, our application starts. We haven't added any code to our project, so we have nothing to test. But Dropwizard listens for administrative commands on port 8081 by default. To check that our application is alive, we can launch a browser window, type localhost 8081 and press enter. And a web page appears which shows that in fact our project is alive, and we can click on a hyperlink to see that the Dropwizard project works. And now we see that this is the case. To stop our application, we should press a pictogram button with a cross and then press yes. After that, our application stops. To check that that's the case, we go back to our browser window and do refresh. We see that we are unable to connect to application, which means that it in fact stopped. It had stopped.